welcome to the warm-up. Today we're joined by Rick Palmer.
Hi Jake.
Hello.
Glad to have you up from the south.
Okay.
He's a Blazers fan, or Jazz fan.
At the moment.
Teetering.
He's
Teetering.
on the fence,
fence.
currently.
1A and 1B.
Jazz.
We're in Jazz territory right now.
Yeah, this is Utah Jazz country.
Yeah.
I tend to like to go with the winners.
So right off the bat, we're gonna get off to. We're just gonna start. We're gonna have 5 minutes for each topic. So we're just gonna go with him talking about the Blazers and why you're on the fence currently. Go.
Well, we're off to a tough start. Had a lot of injuries, a lot of new faces. Get some people back from the injured reserve list. It hurts a lot. Lose Collins at the beginning of the year as far as a 4. Nurkic won't be back till after the first of the year. Damien's had a little problem. They got a lot of new people trying to get integrated into the system. I think Stotts is a good coach. They've had other years like this where they've started out tough and then come on strong. So hopefully they can get it turned around.
Mm-hmm.
We're on a tough road trip right now. They've been competitive, but can't seem to hold leads in the fourth quarter. They've had leads in the fourth quarter several times at home and lost.
They're one of the worst home records at the moment.
Do you think they're hurt more by what's going on this year, or by losing guys like Harkless and
Aminu, and they had a good working relationship.
Good, but
They worked well together. A lot of the changes were salary related, and I like the addition of Bazemore. I think he does a lot of good things.
Yeah.
from the Hawks?
He works hard, and haven't seen a lot from Mario from the Knicks. He hasn't done much yet. Doesn't seem to have found his footing yet. Whiteside's had some good games. He works hard, good rebounder, rim protector. He doesn't really have a low post game. He doesn't run the pick and roll like Nurkic. Damien and Nurkic had a really good relationship. McCollum had some bad shooting nights, but he's looking better now. He's finally getting his shot in. And it was interesting. He worked with Melo in New York over the summer, and so they have a relationship. Melo's new, and so he's going to take him a while to integrate into the system, but hopefully he'll be able to start hitting some of those 3-pointers off the pick and pop that they seem to have going with him.
Yeah. And one of the main things that I've seen from watching a couple of Blazers games is losing Nurkic's offensive game and going to Whiteside's terrible offensive game, because they kind of relied on Nurkic getting an offensive rebound and then putting it back up, or like the pick and roll you said, and he could kind of pick and pop sometimes, not for a 3, just for mid-range or low floater, but Whiteside doesn't have any of that, it seems like. So I think going from having no offensive or low post game for anyone on their team really, it really hurts them.
Whiteside surprises you once in a while with a little floater, a little inside floater, kind of a little push shot. It doesn't look very artistic, but you know.
So they made the Melo move. What do they do? I mean, we talked about. I was on their podcast one time. What was it, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
I think they might have been 3 and 5, but I feel like something wasn't going right. Like the chemistry was wrong or something.
Who was their
starting
power forward before Melo?
Huh?
Who was their starting power forward before?
Well, Zach Collins got hurt right off the bat.
Yeah.
They put in Mario, right?
Yeah, he's not.
And then he did not do
Right
good at
now,
all.
Nasir Little's been playing power forward.
But what I was getting to is, what do they do? Do they make a move? What kind of move do they make? Who do they need? Or do they kind of just let it play out? And if they end up being a lottery pick team, then they end up being a lottery pick team.
Yeah,
What you got? I don't even know what move they make.
There was a lot of
Trade
talk of
CJ.
trying to get for Love,
That's what
from
I think.
Cavaliers. That's the only name I heard but I don't know what they'd have to give up for that.
But does he make that big of a difference? That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
Getting rid of
I
CJ,
think
can
he
they
will.
get better by getting rid of CJ? I don't think so.
I wouldn't say get rid of CJ. I say get Love. I don't really want to go specific.
How do you
on
get
how to
Love?
trade? You want to
Well,
go Love?
I saw
They just extended CJ, so he's got a lot of money, that's going with him, so I don't know.
But Love would be the move to make because he can bring,
He can
he
shoot
can
the
play the
three
five
also,
if
which
they need to.
Yeah.
Spread the floor a little bit.
But he's off, he's injured off all the time too, so I don't know. He doesn't seem to be able to stay on the court, you know.
Yeah.
But Collins was
Yes.
looking really good at the beginning. I think that was a big hit, and then
Him and
Energy
Leonard
coming
together
back.
last year were good.
yeah, Leonard's down in Miami, and Harkless is in LA. I mean, they're all spread out.
It's,
They're playing on good teams, and then a lot of them are,
I think,
contributing.
yeah, Lillard and
What were they, a
McCollum
3 seed last year?
Yeah.
3 seed played in the
That's what I'm saying,
Western
though. I think
Western
those
Finals.
guys they lost
This
were better than we think they were.
Played in the
And I
Western
think
Finals.
Myers Leonard could have totally helped him out.
Alrighty.
Guess we're done.
Yeah, that's a wrap for the first segment.
First segment. Second segment, we're going to talk about things that we thought surprised us going into the season, like things that we didn't think would happen, either good or bad. Let's try to stray away from the Blazers because it's obviously unexpected, and we just talked about that. But
I think Phoenix Suns have been a big surprise.
Yes,
I
definitely,
enjoy
definitely.
watching them. I mean, last few years it's just been Derek Booker and 40 points a night or
Baines,
whatever,
been
you know,
Oh, Baines.
and no Aiton, everybody.
that was hard for them.
But we gave him Rubio. Rubio's a good point guard, and I think he's helped stabilize that team. But they're fun to watch with their play. Oubre and those guys are doing a pretty good job, and I think the coach Monty's a good coach.
That was a great. I think that's.
So they've been fun to watch. I think Booker needed somebody to handle the ball more, and so he doesn't have to do all the. It's
Exactly.
kind of the Donovan Mitchell situation we have with the Jazz. You know, Donovan Mitchell had to handle the ball a lot and score. You need a second scorer.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's helped Don. I hate to go back to the Jazz, but it's been good to see the Jazz with a lot of new people start well. And I was a big Conley fan. I told all these guys around here they're gonna love Conley, and then Conley went 0 for 18. You know, and they're saying, well, I thought you said Conley was a guy. I says, you'll love Conley. Don't worry, you'll love Conley. And he's one of the best, teammates and good defensive player, good point guard. So, and now he's hitting his 3-point shot too. So.
Yeah.
So Suns, Jazz are, you'd like to say they're a surprise, but I think a lot of people saw with the moves they made, they were expecting this.
I think they expected of the Jazz. I think they were expected to play well. And
Clippers, what's going on with the Clippers? I know they're very much hyped.
they're
And they've
good.
had some load management. They're good,
They're good.
but
Yeah.
are they that good?
When PG's there all the time, he's only been back a couple of games. I mean, when they're there, they're decent. And Beverly will make somebody mad enough to.
Okay, is this Clipper team going to be better than when CP3 and the
Yes.
they're going to be better
Yes.
than
Yeah.
that
Oh
team?
yes.
Oh, yes.
Definitely
Okay.
best.
Especially postseason.
Which what was
Not-
the best?
not
What
a
was the best
Blake
that
Griffin
team
fan.
did? Did they get to the Western Conference
No,
Finals?
they got right before it when
They had
played
one
the
good-
Blazers and then
One good year, I think.
Seven
One
Western
good-
Conference semifinals?
Yeah.
Beat the Spurs.
So that's the
one good
best
year,
that team
yeah.
did.
That was the
Yeah.
best they did. I think.
So this team will do better than that
yeah,
team.
they will. Especially in the
And
postseason. They'll win faster than that.
the game against Houston the other day was a good example, I think. But
I think teams will back to Houston. I think they're doing well. But I think teams will handle them. And Westbrook will
Like
go
everyone
in the
thought.
playoffs. I think they're going to be.
That's the-
Lakers are the best team right now in the
Yeah.
West. I mean, it's hard to say.
It's-
They got
they don't-
Kuzma back.
They're just.
There's just a lot of good teams in the West. I mean, Dallas. It's
Dallas
gonna be tough to make the playoffs.
No, they are a lot better. Dallas is one of my biggest unexpected.
I
They're
thought
playing a
Chris
lot better
Thompson
than I
do-
thought they were.
I thought Chris Thompson would do better though.
I mean,
He's just starting to
He's
come
been
around.
doing.
He hadn't played all last season, and he's coming off an.
Well, Doncic is so ball dominant. I've watched a couple games where Porzingis seems like he's a little bit lost, doesn't know what to do.
They'll get that though. He scored
I
20.
think
or
they're
something
still
like
trying
that.
to figure out how to use him and what
Yeah,
his identity
I
is.
think Porzingis was just sitting out of the 3-point line. Thought he could just sit out there and hit
Yeah,
three.
yeah, with the Knicks.
Now they're working him on the baseline. I saw Luka hit him on the baseline cut.
He'll get it, yeah.
So you're 7'3" and can move like that. I think he'll be
Their
okay.
pace will pick up faster once Porzingis gets back into it. But
Last podcast I was on, we talked about the Heat. I was a big on the Heat. I love Jimmy Butler.
they've cooled off a little bit, kind of.
Still doing well.
Yeah,
They're in the East, and so
Yeah.
fourth seed, I think, third seed.
I think there's some questions about Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee's going to miss Brogdon quite a bit.
Yeah,
you
they
know.
re-signed the wrong point guard.
I mean, I think there's some still questions on that. Boston's probably played better than maybe people thought.
Oh, definitely, especially with Hayward being out.
But there's definitely, still the weaker side of the NBA.
What about the Nets? What do you think about the Nets?
I love watching the Nets, but it just
No.
depends on what night you see them on. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
what
Easy to
night.
play.
I mean, they can play really well, and then they can lose to a bad team.
Yeah, that's an interesting team.
But, you know,
Going back to the Celtics, I really don't think they're going to do as good in the postseason because Tice is okay for having their center, but not having a good defensive center
Isn't
really
he,
miss
isn't he
Horford.
6'9"?
struggles
Isn't
them.
he 6'9"?
He's like 6'9", and then Canner can't play. Like the reason Canner's on the bench is because he can't play defense. So in the postseason, when guys are coming to the paint like Giannis and Embiid, no one on that Celtics team can stop Embiid or anyone in general in that Sixers team because they're all Simmons is 6'10", Harris is 6'9", like they stole Horford from them. So like and they don't have anyone to stop Giannis. You could put Tatum on him all you want, but
Yeah.
they really don't have any answers for anyone big. And the Heat, I don't know. Maybe-
Sacramento got off to a tough start. They're starting to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, they're actually doing.
They've had some
they
injuries
won,
too,
like,
though.
3 games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How about surprise Ben Simmons in his first 3?
That was
Yeah.
funny.
What was that?
Everybody got really excited about that. I'm like,
1-3.
Yeah.
No, it's just was it?
He's
was
not
it in
gonna
the
be-
preseason.
huh? That was just last week.
No,
Just
yeah.
last week.
Yeah, he hit one against
Yeah,
the
he hit
Knicks
one final.
in the corner,
Oh.
which is the.
I think
I
it was
remember,
a
I
sports center,
remember
like
seeing
it was-
one in the preseason.
It was-
It was just it was a funny thing. It wasn't more of a because he's never gonna be a shooter.
Carl Anthony Towns thinks he's a 3-point shooter. He made 7 the other day.
He's actually
He's a
averaging third most threes.
He's shooting a lot
We
of
have a
games.
T-Wolves apologist on the panel today.
Between him and Lopez.
T-Wolves apologist.
Lopez, they got both Lopez brothers on the same team.
I don't think the T-Wolves will make the playoffs.
No, I don't think they will.
T-Wolves won't make the playoffs.
They
right?
would in the East, but they.
It's going to be tough in the
They
West.
played better this year. Like last year, they were just like
Who
a team
you
that was
gonna
just
leave
like
off?
there.
Yeah.
But now like Wiggins is actually starting to do better.
Mhm.
Like he dropped like a 40-point game the other day.
Yeah, I mean he always is good. That's the thing.
Wiggins looks better than he's looked. I
Yeah.
mean, he's incredible talent. I saw him make moves.
What about the Bulls, real quick? What's
Look-
going on there?
Levine's
Is
Decent.
Levine that good, or is he just ball dominant and just giving the ball like
fighting
else
with
to
his
do?
coach, but he.
Yeah.
They need to give
He's
Kobe
got
White more
talented.
minutes because Kobe White's almost the best player in that team already, and he's a rookie.
They have
He
Laurie
watched him.
Markkanen.
He
Laurie
hit
Markkanen.
12. No, not 12. He hit 9 threes in the game.
There's a 7 and 8 spot that's going to go to somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
The Eastern
Orlando or.
The 6, 7, 8
There's
spot.
somebody-
is
somebody-
always the most interesting.
I'm still hoping Cleveland makes it, man. I love Sexton. I don't think they're gonna make it though. I picked them.
I think Spurs are out for me
Yeah,
indefinitely in
Spurs.
the playoffs.
Sorry, they played good at the start of the season, but now
Blame it
they're.
on Tim Duncan being an assistant.
I mean, if
Don't
the
blame it on
Trailblazers beat the Spurs, something must be wrong.
Yeah, it was sad. They're just not. I don't know. Everyone thought they were going to be a lot better than they were because they got DeJounte Murray back, who's their starting point guard. I don't know.
What's the next topic?
Next topic is who we think will finish with not the best team, who we think is going to win the most games in the end, and if the Lakers' dominance is just based off of them being good or like do they have an easy schedule so far?
Oh,
It's got to be Lakers,
good.
Clippers, or Rockets
They're
for
good.
number 1 seed. It's between those 3 for.
so
the
What about what's
how many
Lakers
wins are you
series.
saying?
Who wins the most
55,
games in
50,
the league?
between 55
Lakers
and
will win
16.
the most games.
Lakers win. I picked Rockets way before the season started because
It's got to be one of those 3 teams.
I knew Harden was
Clippers,
going to. Yeah.
Lakers, They could be like 57, 56, 55.
Lakers will win 60.
I think I put Rockets to 61.
Yeah, I think Westbrook's gonna get
62.
hurt or spaz out or something.
I mean, they're playing good right
No.
Davis won't stay healthy the whole year. He never has.
And they're gonna, if that
They still
happens,
have who's their backup power forward?
Lakers,
Yeah.
Kuzma.
Kuz just made it back.
They're deep. The Lakers scared.
Deep.
Honestly, they really and they play like
Like
Russo.
KCP, baby.
they play like a freaking YMCA like a bunch of men just having fun with each other.
Have you ever been to a
Man.
YMCA?
No, have you?
Okay, I have, yeah.
Just seems like a
You're
they're
talking
not
like
playing
you're
that
47
serious.
years old.
Yeah. So, then it doesn't seem like they're taking the games that seriously sometimes.
Let's grill Grandpa here. Who's your favorite team of all time? All time NBA.
Oh yeah.
Probably Jerry West, Baylor,
Elgin
Lakers.
Baylor,
Oh.
Lakers.
Okay.
Interesting. Is that how did I become a Laker fan? Can you explain that?
I was a Laker fan.
Okay.
I liked all the LA teams growing up, Dodgers, Rams, and Lakers. So
What happened to that?
what?
Why'd
Why
you go
are you
off?
a Blazers fan? And then like why are you?
Oh,
a Jazz fan?
I wasn't a big Kobe fan. I didn't like
Oh.
Kobayas.
or
Right.
Shaq. Kobe
You
or
like
Shaq.
Shaq?
I didn't like those guys.
What made you switch to the Blazers?
Oh, Damien's played at Ogden, Weber
Yeah.
State.
That's just where
That's
we're
the
at
only
right
reason. He's a good guy.
now. That's cool.
So why do you like the Jazz now?
Well, I've always liked the Jazz. It's just that I like their team, Donovan Mitchell and Gobert. They have a good team.
Gobert's
They're
been
fun to watch.
staggered.
They're good guys and good members. And, you know, they're fun.
Not sure if you guys know, but Grandpa had a nickname back in middle school, Piney Middle School, Rick the Pick. Would you want to tell us how you got that? Rick the Pick.
Because my coach told me not to shoot, just set rebounds or set picks and rebound.
Didn't you set a pick on one of the teachers on one of your days after school?
Oh, when I was teaching school, our principal,
And yeah,
You started picking the
or
principal?
assistant principal now. I guess he was. He's a teacher then. The guy and cracked his back. It looks like.
Rick the Pick.
Rick.
What number were you in high school? 55?
55.
Wow.
I knew you'd be 55.
55, baby.
As high as they go. Did you wear Chuck Taylors? What'd you wear? Kids?
We had Converse, a set of Converse and a set of Adidas, first Adidas leathers.
Oh, 2 pairs of shoes.
Back in the
Nice.
60s, yeah.
Dang.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they cost $20. Remember that?
Oh man.
School bought them for us
Did you ever beat me in one-on-one? I don't think so.
every time.
No, you didn't. I don't think you ever did. These guys are starting to beat me in one-on-one. I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Do you regret quitting basketball as a senior?
No, I don't. I don't. I don't regret it.
Could have been a starter.
I would have. They told me I was gonna be 6 man, but
Yeah,
this isn't about me.
yeah.
You wanted to do golf or something.
No, I wanted to get ready for baseball.
Alright, back to the present. Okay.
You can't do that and then not have.
He
to-
did. He just did do that.
Back to the present. Why are you deciding to stop liking the Trailblazers? Just because they're playing
Oh,
bad?
just
Just
kidding.
'cause
It's
they're
just
playing
tough to
bad.
watch. It's tough to watch your
It's
team
been hard to watch.
play poorly and.
I was scared for the Thunder, but Thunder have not done bad. I'm not gonna lie. Another 10 seed, but
Thunder's so bad. I can't.
You know what a
believe
front
that.
runner is?
Oh,
You know what that means? Front runner.
front.
The Thunder are
front runner, what does
so
that mean?
bad.
Vocabulary.
Would you say you're a front runner? You can't go with the hot team. It's easier.
I'm just glad they got rid of Westbrook, so Westbrook his cancer can infect Houston now. So that helps me.
He is way cancerous.
He's a cancer.
So do I like cancer?
I don't
That
think
was
so.
bizarre.
I like Westbrook. though.
Westbrook will just. I saw a highlight of him dribbling, and all of his teammates he just dribbled.
Was that against the Nuggets?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he did. and then
20%.
And like
3-point
3 guys
shooter.
are just like standing
Keep
there.
shooting them, Russell.
Yeah,
Keep
you know what
shooting
to
them
do.
up, baby.
And then you have
20%.
games like that, and then
He's
Harden
one of
shoots
the best
15
drivers in the
for
league,
free.
though. He's one of the best drivers in the league.
No, he helped their pace a lot, but
He makes everything go quicker and get open shots.
That it?
It's a good
That was
one.
it.
All right. That wasn't hard.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.